Howdy folks, Kerbo here, back with some more Old Stream Farm. And we have an access road. Created a road here over to field 17. I know I kept calling it 7 in the last episode, but it is field 17. 17 for sure. So I talked to the neighbor here and got a little bit of easement next to his field. So it just makes it a little quicker to get over here. Threw down some gravel. Nice little gravel road. And field 17 is all seeded and fertilized. And it looks like it's already sprouted. So it's doing well. It turns out this tank over here, 55,000 liters I believe, was just about enough to cover the whole field. It lacked about a third of the last pass of covering the whole field, so it worked out pretty nicely. But we're going to leave that be for now. We're cutting trees. I am going to join field 2 and 4 like I thought about. Got one tree down and turned into wood chips. Took a load of wood chips over to the sawmill. Got a pretty decent price for them. I've actually taken a couple loads so far. These trees aren't as easy to deal with as the pine trees. They're all twisty and they're pretty thick, so you got to cut them up small to get them in the wood chipper. Since I'm just picking up by hand. So let's get back over here to the farm, show you what's going on. I've got a big wood chipper leased, so I want to get right back to work. So we're not paying extra for that. Now these wood chips are heavy, so I've got to use the big case. I took one load of wood chips over with the 699 and it just would barely make it up the hill over there. So anyway, we got one tree down. See, here's the stump. I do have a stump grinder. Least I need to get it over here from the store. But we're going to go ahead and fell this other tree here, get it cut up, and make some wood chips. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and cut all these trees down. So the plan here is to cut all these trees up through here. And that way we don't have any problems getting between the two fields. And I'll probably just go ahead and plow a couple swaths here between them so it's one big field of grass. One more tree and then we'll get these all limbed and cut. A little tricky to get all the limbs off. There we go. Like I said, not as clean cut as the pine trees. Just got to get it in small enough chunks so I can get it over into the chipper. And some of these are fairly good size. May end up renting a log fork for the skid steer. Otherwise it takes a long time to cut these up and get them into the chipper. There we go. Should do for that tree. So I'm going to limb these other trees and get the skid steer over here to get them moved. And I'll bring you back in when we're making some wood chips. Alright, we're back. I've got the trees chopped into pieces. And I'm trying to get some of the big logs with the forks here. Looks like it's going to work for at least some of them. So let's get the chipper turned on. Second ago. Might need a little nudge. If I can get this lined up right, this will work. There we go. That may very well fill up the trailer. Yeah, it's not quite gonna work with this one. I didn't get in the middle. Now I'm getting it all messed up. You gotta get in the center of mass for this to work. And I just drifted downhill. Sort of drive control inch mode comes in handy. If you hold down shift, you go a lot slower. There we go. Awesome. Alright, that's most likely got the trailer full. I need to lower that down though. There we go. Alright, looks like that's got her full. The chipper has some internal storage, which is good. So we'll run this over to the sawmill. Which this tractor handles pretty well. Cars kind of flip out a little bit. I'm not sure we'll be able to pass him. Pulling the hill. Not sure we're gonna make it. Sorry, buddy. Oh, that was almost bad. Alright, don't mess with the AI. It's a little tricky to get backed in here. This usually works. So we go from 182.1. Nice. 1,400 bucks. So I'm going to head back to the farm and I'm going to get the rest of those trees chipped up. And then if we got enough daylight left, we'll probably throw the plow on. Go ahead and plow there between fields 2 and 4. And I think that will be it for today. The cows are happy. Crops are growing. That was, field 1's not sprouted yet. It'll get there. It's always fun backing up with this new keyboard steer mod. I'm slowly getting used to it, but it's a little tricky. It doesn't go back to center as quickly, so any little adjustment becomes a big deal. Then I got these trees right here, so I can't tell what I'm doing. And I can't see from that view. There we go. We got her. So it had just a little bit of chips left. But anyway, I'm going to get this all cleaned up, get the sawdust scooped up, and I will be back in a bit later this afternoon. Just bringing you back in real quick. I did get the stump grinder and some log forks. Yeah, I'm going to try to get both of them back at the same time. We'll see how nice the physics plays. Wish me luck. All right, the trees are chipped, the stumps are ground. Just got to clean up all the sawdust now. I got a full trailer load, so I'm headed off to the sawmill. I'll bring you back in a bit when we're doing some plowing. Okay, we got our wood mess cleaned up. I want to plow the gap here between these fields. Try that anyway. So I need to allow create fields. So I need to lock up the differentials too. There we go. So I might want to be a little closer. There we go. Yeah, I'm trying to tell where the field begins. It's a little difficult to see. This really wants to pull to the right. Plowing up a little bit of grass, but that's alright. It'll pay off in the long run. I think I'll make one more pass up this way, just a little further over to the north. Just to make sure these are truly joined. That ought to do it. There we go. Doesn't have a fold for transport. So I'm going to run back down and get the cedar and we'll plant this with grass. Alright, we just need to make a couple passes. I think. And this will be growing some grass. It'll take a couple, 3 days probably for it to come in. I believe once you plant grass, you don't ever have to plant it again. At least that's the way it works in vanilla. Is it a bare spot? So I'm going to go ahead and finish this out, and that'll be it for this day. I'm going to let the grass grow. It's getting there. Tomorrow we might try cutting a little bit just to get the cows back up to 100% productivity. But the majority of the grass we're going to let it grow to its full potential, which I think is either early or mid-summer. And then we'll do a lot of mowing. Get all that grass down there. Get some of it baled, and most of it will go into silage. Anyway, I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Take care.